I'm going to start the video here. I paused it. Should be audio. Try to turn it up. Okay. This is when I get off on this exit. Here is the officer just coming off. We're coming off. This is the officer in front of me. Please, light. Make it better. There she is over on the white line. It's me following through Mount Vernon. We're getting the other lane. That's her on the white line again. She blue lights right there. I wonder what she's blue lighting for. I get behind her. She's running with her blue lights. She's way away from me. I'm catching up to her. This is where the video stops, so I gotta change it. Let's go here to the next video. It's just one clip behind the other. I just have to go to the next clip as it plays out. At the bottom there's a little line that normally goes across, but it's not going across there. Okay, so I'm stopping behind her. She didn't use her turning signal, by the way, whenever she interchanged that line up there earlier. She's on the white line on the right side this time. She's getting straight again. There she is going straight. She hits her brakes right there. Tries to brake check me. I slow up for her. That's the first time she tried. Now she's brake checking me again. I slow up real hard. That's twice she's brake checked me. Almost come to a stop, see the yellow line. Alright, now let me skip the next video. It's the same thing, it's just clips of it. She's done brake checked me twice, flicked her lights on. I'm wondering what in the world's going on. She's over on the yellow line right there. She's driving straight. Back over by the white line now. She gets straight back in the road. We're driving again. Back on the white line. She goes back over again. So I can get a little closer to this video here. She's on the white line. She almost goes over into their lane. She gets straight. Now she's over. She's blue lighting, braking on the white line again, and brake checks me right there. Why? I do not know why she's brake checking me. There's more than 3 car lengths in between us. I'm going to hit it for the next one. There she is on the white line. She just come back over again. Now she's over on that white line. This truck gets way over right there because of her. She's just driving reckless. Hold on, I'm not done. She's back on the yellow white line. She's over the yellow line there. We're back on it now. Back straight. Believe me, this video gets better as it goes. She's back over on the yellow line. She's back over in the center. She's back to the yellow line again. On the yellow line. She actually goes off the road somewhere in the video later on down the road. She's back on the road again. Back on that yellow line, riding it over the yellow line. Again, if this had been me, I'd have been stopped. Are you drinking and driving, sir? Just saying. Already got her not using turning signals. She's done brake checked me 2-3 times, turned the lights on. I'm still behind her, following her. 3 to 4 car lengths in between us. She's got plenty of room. She tries brake checking me some more, but it's later in the video. Back on the yellow line. She's riding the yellow line now. You You can see where she's at. I'm not going to keep mentioning her being on that line, but now she's back in the center of the road. Back over on that yellow line. Over the yellow line. She's actually on the yellow line right there. She's riding it in the curb. She gets back over a little bit in the road there. Back to the middle of the road where she should have been. Again, now I'm following her. She said she was trying to prohibit me from speeding. She's over the white line right there. She just got back over in the road. Back over that yellow line, back over in the center of the road. Now we're riding like she should be. Yeah. This is all Mobile now. None of this is Cali. This is all Mobile. She ain't even made it to Axis yet. That's the United Rentals right there in Axis. Here she is brake checking me again. She hit her brakes. I get over. I was going to just go on ahead and just leave her be. There's the car. 1-4. I could pause that. But get up here, try to see who it is driving. She gasses on it a little bit so I can't get up beside her because I was trying to see in there who it was. 1401 right there on the back. Mount Vernon. God we trust. She's back over on that yellow line, almost on that white line. Here in a minute, I just get back in behind her because I couldn't get up to her and I didn't really want to speed because she was the one speeding. I was trying to pace her. That's the truck she follows. It's a Toyota that she follows for a long time and she doesn't pass him. I finally get over it. It's beyond a mile and the law says she's not supposed to ride in that lane without passing someone. That's another infraction. Here she is back on the yellow line. She finally starts to get up past him. Here she goes. Brake checks me again right there. Brakes on. And there's the lights again. All right, let's get back to it. There it is. Bloop. She's brake checking me. And turn her lights on. All these people, see that guy hit his lights right there? They all think she's pulling them over. Everybody. Nobody knows what's going on here. So everybody braked with her. They broke real quick. So she was brake checking me and they all stopped as well. I don't know how many brake checks that makes her, brake checking me. She does use her turning signal there. See, the first time. There we go. We did get a turning signal out of her. That time. Over the white line. Looky there. Way over. Right there. Almost off the road. Right there. Way over that white line. Here we go again. Back straight. Now we're back in the middle of the road. Speed limit's 50 miles per hour. We just passed a sign. And I'm going to tell you, we were running 65 and 70. I was behind her. Her speed did get up to 70 after she is back on the white line. I'm following her and clocking her, see how fast she's going. She used one turning signal there. She did use a turning signal. It bleeped one time to get over, which you're supposed to turn on a few minutes before you merge. I have CDL, so I know what the law is on that. You're not supposed to just turn it on one beat. She didn't use it at all right there. She just merged over again. No turning signal. None whatsoever. So I get back over and behind her again. She's on the white line there. See if she got a little straight. She's still kind of close to it. She's almost on it again right there. She is on it right there. On that white line on the outside again. Like I said, she's all over the road. Off the road right there. She literally just went over that white line right there. Still on the white line. She comes back up and gets in the middle of the road. Now, if I'd have been driving like this, all over the road, blue lighting people, not using turning signals, slamming on brakes, riding beside traffic in the fast lane and not going past them, I would have got tickets for all this. Here she is again, going past all over that white line right there, going past the dump truck. Here we go. She's over that line again right there, almost at the grass right there. See the tire almost go off in the grass? That's when she almost went off the road. Back on the white line, back over it again. Here we are again. Let's see what we got going on. Back in the middle of the road. Over on that white line, over the white line, back straight again. She's trying to slow up, and dump truck's about to pass her, coming up like he's going to pass. She picks her speed up again. She slows up real slow for me. She's off the road right there. Just then, went over that white line, on the white line again. Just watch this car. She's riding that white line. Here in a minute, she gasses it when we pass this dump truck on that white line. I was concerned about that dump truck, rocks coming back and hitting my window. I was glad she did speed up so we could get past him, because he was knocking rocks off. She's on that white line again. People's passing her, but yet I was the one speeding, she said when I called her. Oh, I was running 70. No. There she is again on the white line. No, she's just being erratic. Look at her, over the white line again. No, she is violating the law in every way. Look at her, all over the road. I'd have had to have a DUI test. That'd have been me. Yep. They'd have straight said I was drunk or high. They'd have had a dog sniffing my car. I'd have had a bunch of problems if that had been me doing this. But no. She's all right to do it. She's yet to make it in her jurisdiction. Nowhere yet is she in her jurisdiction. Still on that white line. Crosses over. Yep, back over it again on the little things that go rump, 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 rump on the side over the white line. She's coming back over. Getting back in the road. I gotta hit the little button to skip to the next one. There she is there. It just goes from where it continues. That's her again. Over. Now back over at that white line. Back in the middle of the road. Now she's kind of dobbing back and forth a little. Now she's back over there on that white line again. Now she's going off the road again. She snatches her wheel back over. I mean, you can see the vehicle being snatched. I mean, what is she doing? Off that line again, back over on the white line, all off the road. This truck comes up, slows up. Everybody's wanting to go a little bit past her, but everybody's not. She's over the white line right there. She was just now on the little things on the edge of the road again. Here we are again, going back to that white line. Doesn't matter what side of the road she's on, she can't seem to stay in the center of her lane. She's beebing and bobbling all over the road. This right here is where the Alabama power line crosses. Right there in Bucks is where she's at. Now she's in Bucks. Alright, and what this is I'm having to hit the next button right there. It means the video's ran out at the bottom. It'll continue. You'll see this is just continue. It's watch the houses, the car, and everything when I hit the continue. It starts it again to the next page. See, there's the same house right there. Here we are here, still the same spot. Over the white line she was there. Here she is there. She gets back up. She did use a turning signal right there. She gets over. Look at her. She hit her brakes on this guy. Did you see that? Brake check. She got over in front and brake checked that guy and hit her freaking brakes. Why would you do that? Now he's going to get over. That was the Toyota she was following. Now we're in her jurisdiction because that sign back there said police jurisdiction. This right here is the old Fletcher Smiths. Now she's in her jurisdiction. She got over and brake checks this guy in the Toyota. So, at this point, I'm trying to figure out what I'm fixing to do. I know I'm in her jurisdiction. I'm trying to give her way more lenient room here, because I don't want any issue and no reason she can stop me or try to give me tickets, because I've already called her boss. Right here where it stops, I want you to notice the gap between the side of her car and that white line. She is already way over there on that side of the lane. When I skip this video to the next one, watch where she's at. See? Way over on the other side. There she is in the SUV. I think here in a minute I finally get back up there behind her. I give her a lot of room though. Eventually I do pass her. She slows up, and I go ahead and pass her. I was going to pull off and go to the police department because I thought she was going to the police department. But when I seen she didn't have a turning signal on to go to the Mount Vernon Police Department, I said no. I was going to ask her, why she was doing what she was doing, but I thought about that, had a little time. It may not be a good idea to question people in Mount Vernon because they are tyrants. They do what they want to. Most of them cops up there they don't care. They tell me all the time. I tell them I want to do open records request earlier. Nope, we don't do that. You're not getting any information. Ask for this lady's name. They refuse to give it to me. They just absolutely do not abide by the law. At the courthouse, on the road, or anything else, whenever you call me, they have an attitude. Earlier, I was threatened that I would be arrested if I called back to continue my complaint. There she is on that yellow line. I was threatened by them. I have a right to readdress my government. There she goes. Put her turn signal when she gets over. This is when I pass her right here. I decide I'm going to go ahead and pass her. Let's get real close. This is when I pass her. She slows up. I'm not going much faster because, see, I'm going the same speed as this guy. We're all running the speed limit. Of course, I don't want her to pull me over, so we all drop down to the speed limit. She drops to the speed limit when she gets in her jurisdiction. She's speeding all the way down 43. I get over here. I got my turn signal on. I'm thinking about turning right here, but I don't. I pull off into the gas station. That's when I thought I was going to pull. I said, no, I'm going to pull over right here. I seen this cop right here in the media, so I pulled off. I let her go. There she is there. She did use her turning signal right there, as you see it blinking, and it's time to skip it. And I'm going to pull out and go and talk to this Mount Vernon cop in just a minute. There she goes. I come to a complete stop. I let the cars pass. I shoot directly over, put my turn signal on. I go directly over here to talk to this officer. I asked him if he knew who this lady was. He told me, yeah. I told him what she did. He told me that I could file a report. Now, why my audio is not working, I don't know, because there should be audio with all of the conversation I was having with my wife about her, explaining what, asking her what he thought we should be doing, so forth, so on. I talk with this cop, and then eventually I end up leaving. That is the end of the video. So